Rowdy, 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 rowdy.
They do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it.
On a highness. Yeah. Lifestyle, yeah, my lifestyle.
This is Good Enough Mpanza and the other is Ndongaise Mutlaong. And they're running a program which is called Lifestyle Training in Durban. You probably met them at the warehouse here in Durban, but let me allow them to introduce themselves. Hello.
Good afternoon.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
You guys good?
Always. How about you?
I'm awesome. So tell us about what you guys are up to.
Okay, well, at the moment we have just one program that's running out. We have my classes, we meet on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Mondays, it's mostly focused on strength resistance. We do aerobics as well. And on Wednesday, we have dance classes ranging from hip hop, house, dance hall, and contemporary.
Okay.
So Sunday we have our social talks again, where we bring our professionals, such as I'm a nutritionist, I'm a psychiatrist, just to have that, not necessarily a vibe, just I'd say a foundation of a bond rather. Well, because I need to gym we also need to stimulate the mind as well,
Sure.
So yeah, that's currently what we're up to.
When did you guys start this?
Well, it started in 2018. Started in 2018. And the reason why I started is because I saw the need, I saw the gap in my city that,
Sure.
because I'm a dancer. I better dance for A1 Gemini Major. I've done work with those people, and I saw how my lifestyle I was living was not healthy. So I wanted to create a program where we can actually train and actually do certain things for people, and give back to my community. Because the program itself is actually free. So
It's free.
yeah, it's free.
Everything.
Everything's
You know what? I was just telling you right now, there's a guy that I used to know, his name was Good Enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Gangi! You see, right now he's telling me I'm a dancer. And I looked at him, I was like, he's the guy I was talking about. Remember Kids Club? Exactly. Exactly, so this is the guy I was talking about.
If you say Waken, in what way?
Like he was naughty. He was a naughty child. He was everywhere. He had
told me
energy.
about that actually, and guys, this is just to show what it's a blast from the past that you can actually come out of that and do good. So Good Enough is a good enough example.
Oh,
Because we used to what, how come your name is Good Enough? Because
Wasn't that
You
bad?
is not good.
well, right now he is, because this is a very awesome movement that you guys are doing. And tell us about you guys meeting up with the warehouse.
Since I didn't mention that I did record dance with A1 Wolf, so A1 Wolf came to me and told me about his vision about the warehouse, and from there I was like, I want to do something in the warehouse just to contribute, because it is a space for the creatives. So I was like, let me just create a program that's gonna accommodate that. So yeah, that's how it all came about.
And you also teach people about the holistic health.
Yes,
What
holistic
is
health.
holistic health?
Well, holistic health basically is that, because a lot of people they only focus on the physical, but holistic health is also about your spiritual, emotional,
Sure.
social. So it's an all-rounder thing.
Yeah.
And the reason why I made it that way was because I grew up being black. I mean, like at home, if they can't see the problem, if you're not heard, there's no problem. So I grew up very depressed, and from my mom passing away, and we had to deal with all that, and I realized that I was not given this kind of opportunity to be part of a program where I can talk about these things and I can vent, because it's more than just workout. That's why I got professionals like South African Depression Anxiety Group. They come in and talk about depression and anxiety and suicide, and a psychologist, and so that you can tap into one's self, because we go through a lot of things. When it comes to the dance aspect, we normally cover the history of the genre, and we cover the actual routines, as you said, and the steps and what you do and flexing and everything. So I actually work with people that are professional dancers and playhouse, people that have studios and professional people. So I believe that this program, people need to get the best, so we give the best.
Definitely. Infotainment, information and entertainment.
Sure, at the same time.
Done.
How do you combat social ills, physical illness, and emotional development?
Things that I have.
Just blowing your own horn.
Okay, well, when we talk about social ills, we're addressing things that happen in our environment
Sure.
that we would say are sort of taboo. You know, we like teach, I wouldn't necessarily say abstinence, but would like encourage people to protect themselves. When it comes to the emotional, like we say, we have one-on-one sessions.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you ask?
Mental, emotional development.
Emotional, hey, that's a pretty tricky one because
Sure.
it goes in any direction, but we work with what we have.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like
You did mention psychiatrists.
yeah, we
Yeah,
do have psychiatrists and psychologists on board. So, like I said, we work with what we have.
Oh, you work with what you have.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. You guys are really amazing. We're gonna be finding out where we can find you, and also, oh my word, Vibrant is gonna be schooling us next. In the meantime, Nick Jonas, Robin Schultz. Let's go break now. Casper Nyovest, Lady LaSure, Mr. Easy, Black Madonna. Let's wrap up our chats with the fitness trainers in the building.
Yeah.
So, when we talk about lifestyle, why are you guys so into it? Why do you want to teach me lifestyle when I want to chow my queen?
Because you're
What?
not gonna live to your fullest. You're gonna, you know, if anything, as females, I know Wuti, your appearance matters more than anything. How you feel is determined by how you look ultimately. So why not look your best so you can feel your best all the time?
That's what I'm passionate about.
Honestly.
Okay, here's this question that's been in my mind. You guys are a non-profit organization, correct?
Yes.
How are you making a machangur?
As of fair to
Why are you so depressed? Like, why are you depressed? Why are you looking
Well,
depressed now?
Honestly speaking, yeah, I mean, money is a common factor, but however, it's for now, it's just still the drive and the hunger to make change.
Sure.
And money come later. All those fundings come later. We have potential sponsors. I'm
Sure.
not going to mention them right now, but you can see when time goes by. But however, it's just for us, it's for the goodness of our hearts that we just want to give back. It doesn't, you don't have to really say you have something to give. Like what you have, you can give back, you know. So yeah, like that's
Much has been given, much is required from you,
Yeah.
basically. So tell us, like, where does this stem from? Like, when this thing started, like, when you can trace back, where did it start from? What was your idea, the purpose, like, the objectives of this movement?
Well, honestly speaking, it stemmed from the mere fact that I personally I didn't have anything growing up, you know what I mean? Like and so certain things that I couldn't have access to, and as much as my friends had what they had, and I couldn't actually go to gym, I couldn't actually go to piano lessons or whatever,
Yeah.
all those things, you know. So for me, it was like I was thinking about the next generation. Like, for me, what am I going to leave back? You know, what I'm gonna contribute back. You know, so for me, it's just been that. Oh, okay.
Just to add to that.
Yeah.
No, this is from my side as to
Sure.
why I'm like so passionate about it. I'm currently studying child and youth care at
Oh,
DUT,
okay.
so I'm very anything empowering for the youth and people after that. I'm all about it with the great cause. So this is a different take to it because we hear people preach all the time to us as young people, stay fit, do this, but they don't do anything. You know, there's that missing link in between. So when I actually was okay, I'm doing that missing link to the youth
Yeah.
and this, you know, lifestyle.
Be a bridge
Yes.
to what they would
Where
like.
do you see it in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh girl, I see it everywhere.
Yes, girl.
Everywhere. It's like, oh, you're not lifestyling, you suck.
Just to add on, okay, to her feistiness. But for honestly, I just see the organization having facilities where there's buildings. We have like people on lines, call centers talking about 24/7,
Sure.
trying to get people to seek in and have the individual rooms like classes where people. This is one big building.
Sure.
And so that's why I say it. And obviously branching off to Joburg, Cape Town, and all around South Africa basically. So that's
Everybody getting a chance to experience.
Exactly, because it's a good organization. You know, so.
Okay, how can we get in touch or how can we join?
Okay, on social media, on Instagram or lifestyle, Training Warehouse.
Instagram at?
At sorry. Or Lifestyle Training Warehouse.
Lifestyle Training Warehouse.
Yes, and then on Twitter we LT Training. And then you can DM us on Insta or on Twitter. Otherwise, we are at the warehouse on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays.
Just pull through, like this.
What time?
Simple. From 5 to 7.
From 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Mondays?
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. On Sundays it's from 2 to 4 because people have church. So let them go to church and praise God and come back and talk. So yeah.
Oh, that's good enough for us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
definitely gonna pull through.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, we just want to thank you guys. Want to thank everybody who's listening. Anybody who's out there listening, wants to contribute, has a suggestion, anything, we're always down. Just DM us.